Okay, this is a 2008 Subaru Tribeca. Didn't find any videos online that were real effective at getting door panels off of this for replacing speakers. So I wanted to give you a quick overview of what I've found so far. On these, you have on your door panel, you have a little trim ring around the door handle. There's the door handle. And this trim ring sits inside, but look at the clips on that. So you've got just some snap around clips that you can see, and then that last one on the back side that mounts up here is probably the one that's a little tricky to get to pop off. Didn't have any problems with any of them breaking, but as you're pulling on this panel on that trim ring, you can get around the upper edge in the front, and then right at that seam, right down in, let me get a pointer, right at that joint right there where you see where the holes are, you can push out away from that panel or from that inner cup of that door handle, and that panel will loosen up and come out. So the other thing where you've got a screw, you don't need to take that screw out in that door handle like some other cars do. So I actually just put that bolt back in because I didn't need to remove it. The other part of this is you've got this door handle assembly here where you've got that mount that bolts into there. And on these window switch assemblies, they just have clips, and you've got this front little lip. So as you and this one's for the back seat, but as you pop this out, so this back part will come loose first, and then just carefully pop the other ones out, and then this front lip slips slightly back and then releases to reveal your plugs on that. So those are just plastic little tabs, so just be super careful as you're popping those out. So you can see how that works there. Otherwise, on the door panel, you've got one other trim piece up in this A-pillar corner by the mirror, and these, there's no directionality of them, so they've got just a clip here that mounts up into that hole, and then they've got one little clip on the bottom that kind of clips down into this just ever so slightly, and I know it's kind of hard to see, but it tucks into that. See that hole right there? That little leg just clips into that a little bit. So if you just pop that top part towards you to get that clip off, and then those A-pillar covers come off, and then that door panel that normally is hooked over the sill edge, you just lift up and pull off on that for you. So hope that helps. Watch, you've got a connector for courtesy lights. That one right down into there on that. And I'm realizing as I'm showing you this panel, this is a passenger rear door panel instead of the driver's front door. They work the same way. Only difference is on this rear panel, instead of it being an A-pillar trim piece, it's a C-pillar trim piece. And so that C-pillar, let me show you that one real quick. So that C-pillar, which this piece does need to come out before you take the door panel off as well. Let you see the anatomy of that. So it's got a couple little catch clips here, and then here is all, so those just pull straight away just be gentle with them so you don't break any of these. They're all plastic clips that are on this. But that C-pillar clip comes off first, and then that door panel rocks off just like the front ones do. Just be careful. As far as the mount points, so if you look, they've just got the standard, let me show you on the inside of the panel. They have this standard clip. They just pop out of those holes. And so just be careful as you're popping those out that you don't break the mounts that they come in. And I would recommend doing this more at a warmer temperature so you don't have those be so crispy from cold weather. They're already old, which doesn't help you. But anyway, hope that helps with your removal of the door panels on this is an 08 Subaru Tribeca.